Hey guys, it's Jesse. You're about to hear a bonus clip from episode 5 that didn't make it into the show. One of the first challenges that new parents run into when they bring their kid home from the hospital is swaddling. It's something that everyone's going to tell you a different way to do it, and there are a million different techniques, and you're definitely going to get it wrong the first time. But there are a few tried and true methods, and Brandon and I are about to go through some of the more major ones. So give it a listen. So one thing you mentioned way back at the beginning of this episode is swaddling, and that's something that doesn't come naturally to every parent. And the thing is, every baby is different, every parent is different, and everyone that tells you is going to tell you something different, and they're going to tell you that their way is the miracle way.
Mm-hmm.
There's a million different products. There's the miracle blanket thing, which worked pretty well for us. There's different brands. I'll tell you what worked for us, and it may not work for you, is the blankets that they gave us at the hospital, like the little cheap swaddles that are made of this like not very soft fabric that are not even that big. They don't have arms. They're nothing fancy. It's just a rectangle. That worked better than anything else.
Yeah, for sure. Glad you mentioned that because it was an interesting experience for us. So Jesse definitely got a nail on the head that the swaddle is hard to figure out because your son or your daughter might not like this type of swaddle you have, might not like the way you've swaddled. So don't go for just one way to swaddle. There's a lot. We've already gone through a couple of iterations of how we swaddle, and we've also gone through a couple of iterations of like what we swaddle our son with. And so for like the first couple of weeks, they'll sleep in anything. So you just think they love being swaddled. Then our kid would kick a lot and get really like physical, and we thought, he hated swaddling. But then he wasn't sleeping well because he wasn't swaddled. So we're like, we cannot take this anymore.
Yeah.
We need to swaddle him. And so we found some other methods and we tried them out. And, we basically tried two different things I'll just talk about real quick. There's like a mom's on-call method is what it's called, what it's referred to. And so we tried that method, and our baby took to it, and he slept really great. But then he figured out how to escape because he's a freaking escape artist, and he'll just kick his legs like nobody's business, and he'll like work his arms. So they like to be swaddled, but they also like the freedom. So we had to find an even tighter method. We went with something called the bat wing method, which is 2 swaddles. So you hit it on the head, Jesse, that swaddle from the nursery. I'm so glad we quote stole but didn't steal because they stole us, we could take them, like 5 of them.
Yeah.
And because they are smaller, so that'll get wrapped around the arms, and then we'll do a second one on top of that to wrap the whole torso in, and it's working like a charm, knock on wood, for the last like couple of weeks, and it's been a godsend.
Nice.